TF Wire presents War Stories, a fan fiction podcast.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of TF Wire's War Stories, Episode 11. I'm your host, Steve/Megatron. Today, I am reading a story by Bot Marley. The story is called Beast Wars Savage, Part 1. In a time and place far away, there exists a prehistoric planet ruled by chaos. On this planet is a race of Transformers bred on barbarianism and conquest. They segregate themselves into different tribes. The leader of one such tribe is Optimus Primal. He's a large brown gorilla with red and silver stripes going from his eyes and down a little ways his back. Optimus Primal can power up into a Cybertronian gorilla and robot mode when in dire situations. His tribe consists of 5 other Autobots. Snarl, a Cybertronian wolf, is his scout. Leo Breaker, a Cybertronian lion, is in charge of leading the hunt for Energon. Backstop, a Cybertronian rhino, is the tribe's repair bot. Last, we have the pair of Dinobots, Grimlock, a Cybertronian-type Tyrannosaurus, and Swoop, the Cybertronian pterodactyl. Together, Grimlock and Swoop combine to form Mega Dinobot, a large, vicious killing machine ready to defend the tribe from almost anything that may come its way. It is not known why Optimus Primal has an organic beast and robot mode when not powered up, but one can speculate it may have to do with the leader of our next tribe, Nemesis Prime. Nemesis Prime is a large, black, woolly mammoth. His robot mode and beast mode is equipped with heavily firepower. He's essentially a one-man army, a ruthless leader. Nemesis Prime leads the tribe of 5 evil Maximals. One such Maximal is Karada, a king cobra. Karada is capable of slipping past enemy detection and invading most secure camps to gather valuable information for his tribe. Their aerial scout is an ex-Autobot named Repugnus. Repugnus is part lizard and part praying mantis. Cold-blooded and quick to devour anything in his way, he joined Nemesis Prime's tribe, believing it was the only way to assure him survival in the wars to come. Torka, the half-whale, half-elephant, is Nemesis Prime's enforcer. His brute strength is comparable to Nemesis Prime and coupled with his toxic breath, he is not to be taken lightly. The wild child of the tribe is Bantor, a fuser as well. Bantor is half baboon, half tiger. This combination of fury and blind rage makes him a danger to himself, as well as anyone who dares get close to him during his fits of rage. Last but certainly not least is T-Rex, a large red Tyrannosaurus. He was too vicious for the mainstream Maximals, so he joined Nemesis Prime's tribe to unleash his aggression on those that tried to pacify him. There are several other tribes on this planet too. But to get our story started, let us visit the Autobot tribe led by Optimus Primal. It's dusk, and the Autobots are talking after a hearty refill of Energon about the possibility of another strike by Nemesis Prime's tribe of evil Maximals. Their base is set up in an Aztec temple rebuilt with Cybertronian technology. Optimus Primal, Leo Breaker, and Snarl discuss the possibility of a truce with the Maximals, but it's not going as well as they would hope.
I just don't see Nemesis Prime going for anything of the sort. He is too determined to show us the power of his might,
argues Leo Breaker.
But if we don't try, we'll never know,
rebuttals Optimus.
Then we'll need to approach him the right way. Appeal to his desires to reach an equally acceptable solution. I feel there's little way to avoid conflict, but if we can perhaps contain it in some sort of tournament, we can apply rules and safeguards to help protect the lives of all those involved,
Snarl suggests. That could work. Good job, Snarl, says an amused Optimus Primal. Now, let's see how we could approach the Maximals about something like this. Let's tell the Dinobots and Backstep about your idea and see if they have any suggestions. I think this could actually work. The Autobots work on their plans throughout the night. As they plan away, they are being watched by an unknown figure in the shadows. Back at the Maximal camp, located in the thick jungle, Torka and Karada are in the middle of a battle with each other.
You will not survive this practice, you slippery snake,
growls Torka.
All the strength in the world couldn't save you if you can't touch me, you mistake of a Maximal,
hisses Karada violently. The battle rages on as Nemesis Prime watches from his throne of Transformer parts. His thoughts are not on the skirmish in front of him. He cares not if the two Maximals kill each other. He is miles away at this moment. His thoughts are on Optimus Primal. He wants to rip him apart, circuit by circuit, till he has proven himself the strongest Transformer functioning. Nothing else matters. His eyes are as black as the cold, dead matrix of leadership that rots within him. He has long forgotten the Maximal he once was, and the army of loyal Maximals that followed him into battle against the Predacons, and eventually against Unicron himself. He knows nothing of the name Big Convoy. That was all in the past universe that may have never existed. He knows only battle and death. Nemesis Prime, Torka, and Karada are in the CR chambers for repairs. I just wanted to inform you that we have received a transmission from Optimus Primal, reports a nervous Repugnus.
Send the transmission to my private channel,
Nemesis Prime said with a hint of emotion.
Yes, sir, right away, sir,
quickly replied Repugnus.
Now, leave me,
said Nemesis Prime as he left his throne and headed into the darkness of the thick jungle. The same shadowy figure that spied on the Autobots leaves after Nemesis Prime into the darkness. Nemesis Prime plays the transmission. Nemesis Prime, this is Optimus Primal. I want to challenge your tribe in a contest of honor to determine the true strength of your clan. I know you do not fear us, so show us what you're made of. If you can defeat my tribe, we will bow before your great power and do as you please. If we defeat you and your tribe, we want your tribe to train with us to become the strongest in the land. Then we shall seek out all others on this planet and do the same. This way, there will be no question who rules this planet. Do you accept? If so, send back a transmission, and we will give you further details on where this competition will commence, and the rules we have set forth. Optimus Primal, out.
Something isn't right about this,
ponders Nemesis Prime to himself.
This isn't your style. You must be getting desperate. I will accept your little challenge, Primal. Beware, I will crush you and your Autobots myself if I have to. Yes, I will accept this chance to see your true strength. Should I fall, you better hope you take me offline, for I will destroy you. There will be no joining of the tribes. I only seek death. Oh, how I seek the pleasant rest of non-function. The only adventure truly worth of journey is death.
As he returns to his throne some time later, we see the shadowy figure transform into what looks to be a giant cat and take off towards the mountains. The figure reaches the base of the mountain and walks right through the wall. Inside, we can see a cavern filled with Cybertronian technology. After going down several corridors, the cat transforms back into robot mode. That cat is Cheetor, a Maximal from a distant universe. Commander, it seems there is going to be a tournament of some sort between the renegade Maximals and the Autobots, informs Cheetor. Well done. Gather the rest of the Maximals. It seems it's time we made our presence known, commands Leo Convoy. Leo Convoy is a white lion with a golden mane. He commands a secret group of Maximals from different times and universes. His robot mode face resembles Nemesis Prime as well as Optimus Primal's. His second in command is a good-natured, but hot-headed, Baboom. Baboom is a baboon with the dexterity of a ninja. He's just as lethal in robot mode as he is in his beast. Also in the tribe is a pair of brothers named Polar Claw and Survive. Polar Claw is a polar bear, and his brother Survive is a grizzly bear. They both are equipped with scout bat drones that detach from their right front paws and can fly remotely into the smallest of places for renaissance. They have savage attack claws hidden in their left paws, and the brute strength one would associate with robots as large as them. As mentioned earlier, Cheetor is a cheetah. As one would expect from his name, he is the fastest Maximal to date. He is a close friend of Leo Convoy. Cheetor is plagued with his feelings he knows Optimus Primal, though they have never spoken. Perhaps in a different time and universe they were comrades, but for now his questions go unanswered, as there is much work to be done.
Optimus, we have received Nemesis Prime's answer. He has accepted our invitation,
reports Snarl. Excellent. Inform the rest of the tribe. We have preparations to make for tomorrow, maybe our last day of rest before the storm, says Optimus Primal before making his way into his personal quarters. The Autobot base is filled with activity as they prepare for the tournament. A large square ring is constructed by the Dinobots as Backstop prepares his medical bay for quick repairs to sustain the Autobots throughout battle. Back at the evil Maximal camp, the Maximals clean their weapons and prepare for the coming battle. T-Rex meditates and ponders possible outcomes from the tournament ahead. Eager for battle, he knows better than to rush in eyes closed to the reality of the situation. Loss to the Autobots means more than defeat. He knows Nemesis Prime will not simply succeed to Optimus Primal. Energon will be spilled and lives will be lost. The only thing not known is who will stand and who will fall when the dust settles. As time ticks on, the tournament grounds are finished and the tension starts filling the air. The wildlife of the planet seems to know something epic is about to happen, for everything has gone silent except for the sound of the Transformers practicing and preparing. No one speaks. Only silent preparation goes on. As dusk approaches, Nemesis Prime gestures for Karada to come to him.
Karada, we are left at once for the tournament site. Gather the rest of the Maximals and have them meet me here. I'm leaving now. If there is anything left, I want the rest of you to be thankful. It is not you that I battle this day.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Karada says quickly.
I will gather the rest, and we shall meet you there for conquest.
Nemesis says nothing else and makes his way to the tournament site as he transforms into his woolly mammoth beast mode. The rest of the evil Maximals gather together and head out not far behind him. When Nemesis Prime reaches the arena, which now is a giant Cybertronian dome, complete with lights and bleachers, he steps into the middle of the ring and lets out a loud metallic roar from his long snout. From the stands, we see Optimus Primal in beast mode, jump and land right in front of Nemesis Prime's trunk. Primal pounds his chest and then transforms into robot mode. Nemesis Prime, it pleases me to see you here, says Optimus.
And you, Optimus Primal,
responds Nemesis Prime. Optimus Primal continues, we are going to do this honorably, so that there is no doubt who truly is the strongest.
There shall be no doubt, Optimus. My tribe arrives as we speak, and they will destroy your entire tribe,
responds Nemesis Prime without any air of arrogance. We'll just have to see about that, says Optimus Primal as he returns to beast mode and heads back to the stands.
Who will be the first to meet their end?
Shouts Nemesis Prime as he transforms into robot mode. Just as Snarl is about to enter the ring, a figure jumps down from the shadows of the rafters up above. It's Leo Convoy in lion mode. Nemesis Prime, you will not destroy these Maximals today. I am Leo Convoy. My tribe of Maximals will defeat your brand of traitorous Maximals. We will restore honor to the name Maximal by bringing you down. Are you prepared for the greatest journey of your life? Leo Convoy says without blinking while transforming into his robot mode.
I assume you mean death, for that is the only journey worth taking. I am well prepared for death, but sadly, shall not be my own that I experience,
retorts Nemesis Prime. Enough talk then. Let's begin, commands Leo Convoy. Nemesis Prime punches Leo Convoy right in the chest with a speed you wouldn't expect from such a large transformer. Leo Convoy flies back and lands on his feet, returning the blow with a dual blast from his arm cannons. The shot just missed Nemesis Prime's torso as he returns the shot with a thrust from his hidden tonfa sticks. They crack right into Leo Convoy's ribs. Leo Convoy flips back and unleashes his long claw blades out of his lion mode arms and flies after Nemesis Prime. Nemesis Prime dodges to the left as one of his tusks is sliced right in two. He turned into his beast mode and charges Leo Convoy, who flips over him and onto his back, and jabs his claws down into Nemesis Prime's back. Nemesis Prime reverts back into robot mode and flips Leo Convoy off of his large gun that was just a few minutes ago the top of his back. A large blast from the gun flies towards Leo Convoy, who blocks it with his forearms, but is still badly injured by it.
Give up, Leo Convoy, and let me take your life quickly and painlessly,
says Nemesis Prime as he walks towards Leo Convoy with his gun now pointed at his head.
Never,
says Leo Convoy.
Maximals will fight till the death to protect the ones we love. You will not stop until all are destroyed. I cannot let this happen. I know your true past. You have hidden it from yourself all too well. You know nothing,
Nemesis Prime responds without an emotion.
Just like a Maximal to try and save himself by talking such nonsense. That is why I lead the last of the true Maximals into a new way of life. An existence where Maximals are the supreme rulers is the only way. Peace will only happen when all of our enemies are vanquished.
You didn't always believe that. Even Karada knows your true past. As blind as he is, Big Convoy. Do what is right, yells Leo Convoy.
Big Convoy is dead,
yells Nemesis Prime in a display of rage. Nemesis Prime fires his gun at Leo Convoy, but the blast is too slow. Leo Convoy transforms into lion mode and jumps over and behind Nemesis Prime. Leo Typhoon! Commands Leo Convoy. A huge tornado blast of air comes rushing from the spinning mane of the lion head on Leo Convoy's shoulder. It blasts Nemesis Prime into the walls of the arena. The Autobots look on in awe, as do the evil Maximals. Nemesis Prime seems to be out cold for the moment. Leo Convoy's Maximal rush to Leo Convoy's side and help him back to the stands.
He is injured, but he looks like he'll be fine.
Diagnosis backstop. Well done, Leo Convoy. Thanks, Optimus Primal. The Autobots and Leo Convoy's tribe of Maximals gather together. As they crowd around Leo Convoy, the evil Maximals start heading towards them. This tournament is far from over. T-Rex led the evil Maximals, all in beast mode, in a charge towards the Autobots, and the new faction of Maximals. Optimus Primal, Baboom, and the Maximal brothers, Survive and Polar Claw, quickly transform into their beast modes and charge right back. Soon the rest of the Maximals and the Autobots join the charge, with the exception of Leo Convoy and Backstop, who is attending his repairs. The charge of Transformers meet in a clash the likes of nothing seen so far. Autobots, Maximals, both evil and good, transform back and forth from robot to beast, tearing into each other. Weapon fire flies in all directions. Grimlock and Swoop form Mega Dinobot and start tearing into Torka and T-Rex, but together they are too much for Mega Dinobot. The roof of the arena starts coming down as the battle ensues. Just as the roof starts coming down, so does the floor. All participants fall through the floor, including Leo Convoy and Backstop. They all come tumbling down into a cavern below the area floor. Just as suddenly, the floor of what was the arena crumbles down on top of the Transformers. When the smoke clears, Leo Convoy and Optimus Primal are left standing. "We gotta see if everyone is all right," exclaims Optimus Primal. "Right," agrees Leo Convoy as he rushes to lift debris off of Maximals and Autobots. They start digging Transformers out of the rubble. things look bleak. No one is in good shape. A couple of evil Maximals start to awaken, but suddenly fall offline as quickly as they were starting to activate.
Leo Convoy!
A booming voice shouts from above. From the light piercing the broken floor of the arena, a silhouette appears. The figure jumps down into the pit. It's none other than Nemesis Prime. He comes crashing down on what's left of Torca. Nemesis Prime is glowing with a purple aura. His chest cavity is open. In his hands, in the dark purple light, the dead matrix can be barely made out of it in the silhouette.
The time has come for our journey in the existence of the universe.
Nemesis Prime says as he holds the dead matrix high above his head. As he opens his dead matrix, blackness comes pouring out like some sort of liquid absence of light. Both Optimus Primal and Leo Convoy look at each other, then in an instant start glowing bright red. They unleash the power of their matrices from their chest, and the light and darkness of all three matrices begin to try and consume each other. Not long after, Leo Convoy falls to his knees. It seems the power is too much.
Optimus Primal, I cannot sustain this. He is too powerful.
Leo Convoy continues as he grasps his own chest. Light shining through his fingers, Leo Convoy looks at Nemesis Prime and says,
Big Convoy, I know you are still alive, for darkness cannot exist without light. You could not be if the light inside you did not exist. Save us all, my friend.
With a final breath, Leo Convoy dies and his matrix darkens. His spark is gone. Optimus Primal, saddened and enraged, powers up his Cybertronian form, and his matrix seems to power up too. The light makes a big rush over the darkness. The organic parts of Nemesis Prime are seared off his Cybertronian shell.
Big Convoy is dead!
Yells Nemesis Prime. The light from Optimus Primal's matrix takes over the entire underground cavern until nothing can be seen but white light. As the light starts to fade, we see the Autobots and Maximals starting to get up from the rubble. They start to crowd around Optimus Primal and the body of Leo Convoy.
From this point on, our tribe is one,
says T-Rex from the wreckage of what was Nemesis Prime.
There has been enough death for 1,000,000 lifetimes. As of this, we date.
The startled and surprised Autobots and Maximals turned to look at the fallen evil Maximals. One by one, they stood up, brushing debris off themselves.
We shall never forget this stain in Maximal history,
proclaimed T-Rex.
This was a senseless war between brothers. Let us repair the ones we can and begin a new tribe of Autobots and Maximals. Together, we are all Transformers. We are all sons of Primus.
Optimus Primal and the other Autobots and Maximals saluted T-Rex in honor of his gesture of peace. In time, all the Transformers that were damaged were repaired and brought back into the harmony of the new tribe. The battles didn't stop, however. Predacons still roamed the planet looking to destroy any Maximal or Autobot that crossed their path. But the renewed tribe was stronger than ever before. Leo Convoy is honored through the creation of Leo Jr. Leo Jr. is a small, golden-brown lion with a piece of Leo Convoy's spark bestowed upon him. He is the leader of a new group of Maximals that combine into the powerful warrior, Magnaboss. And that's the end of Beast Wars Savage Part 1. And this is the end of the podcast, and if you'd like to submit a story for a future episode of TF Wire's War Stories, please feel free to drop a line down into the TF Wire War Stories forum on tfwire.com. This is Steve/Megatron, signing off.
The preceding story was not endorsed by Hasbro and is meant for entertainment purposes only. All fan fiction stories are copyrighted to their respective authors, and all fan fiction stories used within this podcast are used with permission from the author. This has been a TFWire.com production.